Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the sound of a quiet voice. This is season 2, Ripples That Return. And today you're listening to episode 13. In every lifetime, I shall find you. Yours forever, love. Goodbye. Goodbyes are difficult. Always difficult. Especially when you have to part with loved ones. When it happens to be the final goodbye, it's all the more heart-shattering, utterly devastating. There is no going back to normal from there. A part of you is lost, dissolved into nothingness, and blown away into the wide space of the universe. Lost, but never forgotten. Such is the bittersweet nature of love. It lingers in cherished memories, in familiar faces, and in the smell of the first raindrops that kiss the scorched earth. A day, a week, a month, a year, 10 years. Time flies. Life goes on. We learn to move forward, picking up from where we left. But sometimes the universe is kinder. Sometimes it offers us a second chance at discovering a love once lost. Yes, my friend, it hits you like a boomerang. People call it karma. I call it love. Because yes, love is a boomerang too. The following is a story by Ilayamagan, our very own Guru Prasad Chandrasekharan. A journey where he rediscovers a love that once cradled him, a love that warmed his heart, or rather, he let the love find him. My universe has a name. We lived in a small village at the foot of the sacred Tirumala hills, a place where time moved slowly and minds moved even slower. It was a world where dreams rarely reached beyond the horizon, and hearts carried silence like an inheritance. My mother, graceful, strong, and beautiful, was sick. Not the kind of sickness people can see, but the kind that turns every breath into a countdown. She was fragile, counting her days, yet carried a storm within her. And then, one night, a call came. The water broke. We jolted awake in Salem. Without a second thought, my father, my barely walking mother, and I rushed towards Motherhood Hospital. The drive felt eternal. But my mother, despite her illness, fixed her fairy clip in the mirror, looking at us and said, "Guru, let's go." And the moment we arrived, she ran into the hospital. Her sickness forgotten, her countdown paused. Outside, pink and blue balloons swayed gently in the night air. No one knew what child was about to be born. But destiny already had an answer. The room number was 04, my brother's birth date, a sign. The universe whispering, begin again. And then he came. The boy who didn't just cry, He roared life back into our broken hearts. The boy with tiny fists who carried love, joy, and healing. My mother with trembling hands kissed his forehead. She forgot her pain. She forgot her illness. Her final days turned golden. A few months later, she passed. But she left behind a miracle. After Mom, silence swallowed our home. My father and I moved in with my brother and his wife. Grief hung like a heavy curtain. My father stared into nothing. This was the man who once told me, "Your mother is my universe." And now that universe was gone. But ripples return in the strangest ways. My brother got a job in the US. He chose to go ahead alone first, to prepare, to build, to make space for his family. That quiet sacrifice rooted in love shifted everything. While he flew toward the American dream, his wife, my Annie, began healing my father, not through grand gestures, just through presence, through simple, steady grace. And her son healed me. We became inseparable. He scratched my face, tugged my shirt, screamed with joy when we played. We sat in toy cars and pretended to drive to weddings, to festivals, to faraway make-believe mountains. Every time he smiled, it felt like the universe was learning to smile again. Then came one night. He was fast asleep on top of me, his tiny fingers curled into my shirt. I watched him for hours, and my heart didn't race, it rested. I softly sang to him the songs my mother once hummed to me. And in that moment, I wasn't just a Gugutish. I was something more. I was reborn. That night I wrote, hands shaking, unsure if I picked up a sheet of paper and wrote my first poem. I didn't know if it was good. I didn't care. It wasn't for the world, it was for him. Because he broke my silence. He melted my grief. He brought color to a world I had only seen in grey. And so I wrote. The universe left me once, but this time it stayed. His name is Mitran. He is my first poem, my little healer, my second chance at life, my universe, my mentor. Did you feel touched or maybe even tear up after this story? Well, I did, because it brought back strong memories of a blessed soul, someone who once parted with us to reach the stars, only to be reborn as my precious little daughter, completing the circle of life. Yes, it reminded me of my beloved mother-in-law, Mrs. Jayanti Bojan, with whom I shared a beautiful bond of love. Though short, it was a love that held a family together, a love that nurtured, that sacrificed, that parted only to be reborn. And that, dear listeners, is how ripples return. Sometimes through loss, sometimes through sacrifice, sometimes through the smallest of hands that hold us together when we are falling apart. So, if your universe has a name, what would you like to call it? This comes to you from a quiet voice that once broke in grief but now speaks again with a full heart because of love. With all my love, AV speaks.